Nature does not hurry, yet everything gets accomplished. Live within the laws of the universe, and you will see the true change in your life. Believe in a higher power. Believe in whatever is greater than us. Know that the world must be seen objectively. Because when we focus too much on what's in front of us and we don't see objectively, we let our emotions get in the way, we lose our clarity, and we lose our judgment. We need a specific set of skills for self-mastery in order to project our intentions out into the universe to receive our success. Because the energy that you put out is energy that you get back within. Now, a lot of people do not know the true power that they have. You have the ability to create, but there's a fine difference between a distraction and a procrastination. A distraction, you can go outside, you can walk around, and you can let ideas focus and flow into your head. Now, a procrastination is something where you allow your attention to mindlessly go away and focus on something that is insignificant and a waste of your time. It is important to know the difference between these two, because a procrastination can be someone who is an associate, somebody who has bad habits. It can be your own bad habits. It can be different patterns of thought that happen that procrastinate your time. It can be TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and mindlessly, aimlessly scrolling and wasting your life away. So it comes down to knowing yourself. You obviously do not know yourself if you are doing these things. It takes sitting down for 5 minutes a day to meditate and see your thoughts flow through. See whatever pops up in your mind and know what you need to change. I don't know you, and you obviously don't know me. And so it takes knowing yourself to find your true power within. You may catch a glimpse of it, but you will never truly catch it. Which is why you have to master yourself. You have to find yourself in a process. Just like the education system that we are a product of domestication of. We have grown up a certain way where we get these certain beliefs, where we get certain opinions of other people, and it shapes our life into a box. It is not healthy for us to live that way. We must find ourselves in this process of living, and our process of growth. There was a study done, and these scientists grew these giant trees up in this giant ecosystem vivarium. Now, the trees could only go so far, and then they started falling. And the scientists were wondering why these trees were falling. And they didn't reach the top of it, but they were just falling, and all the trees started to fall over at the same time. And they did some studies, and it took them years to find out, until they realized that there was no wind. And they realized that trees outside compared to trees growing inside, the trees outside are always going to grow. You know, they have sunlight, they have water, they have the right environment, they have the perfect amount of space for the trees to grow. But so do the ones in the ecosystem. They realize that it's wind. It is the friction of the wind that sets the tree's roots in the ground, and it creates a stronger overall tree. Now the trees inside were falling over because they didn't have friction. The same goes for ourselves. We need friction in our lives in order for us to grow. Shit's gonna happen. We're gonna fail. But just like Rocky, if you've seen the movie Rocky, you know what I'm talking about. And it's not about how hard you get hit. It's about how many times you can get hit and get back up. Now, you're gonna fail. You're not gonna do well on your first business. You're going to have to sit down, you're going to research for hours on end about what you need to do. But if that's what it takes to get to your goals, to make whatever money you're trying to make, then you got to do it. Your hard is a different definition than what my hard is. And your hard is probably hard, but it's hard to your standards. I set my standards high for myself. I don't pay attention. I don't lose my seat of consciousness to what yours are, because I know I can constantly be doing better and better than who I was yesterday. I do not compare myself to you. I do not compare myself to that person sitting next to me. I compare myself to me and me only, because this is not a competition. It is about growth. And it is about a seed being planted in your head and letting that grow. I've planted a seed in your head, and you will see the world objectively, because you're going to lose your seat of consciousness through a bunch of different things, through what somebody said, through what somebody did. But like I said, you have to see it from a third person perspective, because when you do that, you don't lose your seat of consciousness. You sit back and you observe, and you realize that you're not your thoughts and you're not your emotions. You can say hello to your thoughts and say it. Say it in your head. Say hello to your thoughts and you'll hear it say hello back. It's not you. It's there, but it's not you. You are the awareness that is looking out towards these thoughts. You are the awareness watching these, and you're watching your thoughts at the same time. You can see all of this happening at once, and it is a very complicated reality that we live in. But it is about understanding and controlling our urges and ourself towards self-mastery, because this vessel that we live in is temporary. Whatever's in here is infinite. And by holding on to things that are temporary, we lose our seat of consciousness in the process, and we lose track of what is truly inside. The voice gets louder, the thoughts control us, the emotions control us. Pay attention to it, but don't lose yourself in it. See it objectively, understand it, and know that it's there, but don't focus your entire life on it. Focus on growth, focus on what you're going to do next, but live in the moment. Live to your goals, live to what it means to be a good man. Wake up with a purpose each day. Know that you're going to go into each day with the intentions of a good man. Grow with goals, grow within yourself. Know that you are much greater because you are obviously alive and you are part of this. You are part of this vast universe that is unlimited. We are on a floating rock in the middle of nowhere, so what does any of this mean? Humble yourself to your actions that you did before and become a better person today. These words might mean nothing to you, and they may just go in one ear and out the other ear, but listen to this. Rewatch this video and take all of this information in, because this is valuable. This is wisdom that I'm giving to you. And you may think, oh, I have nothing to learn from this guy. This guy's speaking bullshit. Well, you can think that, but I have something to learn from you, and I have no idea who you are. You might have something to learn from me. You might not. But I know that every single person on this earth, I have something to learn from them, because they have an experience, they have a knowledge, and they have a totally different reality than what I have lived. Meaning that from their perspective, from their life, from where they were born, to the family they were raised in, to the experiences that they had, to the thoughts that they know that nobody else knows, they have something that we don't. They have felt things that we have never felt because we can't describe it. And so from that truth, there's always something to learn, and there's always more to do. Like I said, your heart is a lot different than my heart. And so we have to learn that somebody is always working harder than us. With this 7 billion people on this earth, think of the people that are getting up earlier than you. Think about the people that are putting in that extra hour into work. Think about the people that are doing the things that you want to do, but that are too hard for you. Think of the vast universe that is out there, and we're here, and you're complaining. You're not taking action, and you're not doing anything. So get it done. Put in the work, and as always, this is Colby Robinson. Follow your dreams. Thank you.